Welcome back to Start Today Renovations, where today we'll be tackling the basement laundry room. I started off by removing the washer and dryer, clearing the area, and breaking apart the worn sections of dust cap. I soon found out why the dust cap was worn and broken. There was a tree root that was inside the dust cap. It was a decent size and it was breaking everything apart. In addition, there was old worn copper tube fuel line for the old boiler. Again, this house is 100 years old, so I imagine it was original. I planned on working on this project in sections, so after I cleared the area that I was working in, I also removed 2 inches of dirt to create more depth. I then added the wire mesh rebar and started mixing up concrete. I'm using the commercial grade Quikrete 5000 series, so hopefully this won't be an issue moving forward. This first section was about 2,100 pounds of concrete in total. While that was curing, I replaced the old fluorescent lights with the commercial electric LED lights just to create more brightness and get rid of the dungeon feeling. When I was done with that, I continued to clear the area and prepped for the second section that I was doing. I wanted to point out the fluorescent lights at the top of the screen there. I'll be replacing those later on in the video and you'll see a pretty big difference. I wanted to take the time to address the professionals out there. I do understand that you may have done the job differently. However, I am just a homeowner who's trying to get by on a budget, and I'm just here to show people that it is possible to do things on your own and have it turn out just fine. As I started chipping away at the second section here, I found more of my buddy Groot. Keep on removing him and followed that all the way to the end. The sections of the dust cap that I'm removing in this entire video were pretty brittle. The whole plan here was to just remove the areas that definitely needed to go and try and salvage what I could with all the concrete that was pretty sturdy. My litmus test for this was if it didn't pop or crack while I had the pickaxe underneath of it, applying pressure, then it stayed. If it didn't, then it went. So in this same section, I did what I did in the other one. I removed about 2 inches of dirt to create more depth, matching the slab that was next to it. However, in this section, since it's a little bit smaller, I felt comfortable getting by without adding the wire mesh rebar. If I had to grade the project in difficulty, I would give it about a 2 out of 10. It's not rocket science, but it is a lot of manual labor. You're going to be working your butt off. I think I removed about 3,000 pounds of concrete and dirt out of the house, as well as bringing that amount back into the house. It is a decent commitment, so know what you're getting into before you do it. This is what I was left with here, and nice and clean, cleared everything out. Now we moved on to pouring this section. Even though it is small, I went through about 15 bags in this section, possibly more. Anywhere between 750 to say 850 pounds of concrete, just to give you an idea of the area. I did pour in a couple buckets pretty wet, but I wasn't too concerned with it. I was more concerned with getting this hole patched up. So once I got it all filled up, I went along with the trowel and leveled it as much as I could. Once that was completed, I poured about 500 pounds of Sika self-leveler across the entire area just to create a smooth finish. And when that cured, I got started painting. I went with the Valspar concrete paint and the gray flannel. Started cutting in along the edges and around the poles. And then once I got that, I started rolling everything out. It did roll on pretty well. I used about 1 gallon per coat. I did 2 coats of this and it came out pretty well. You may notice it's a lot brighter in the room now. It's because I replaced those old lights with the Metalux 12 by 26 inch linear adjustable high bay LED lights, which brighten the room up significantly. All said and done, I'm pretty happy with this project, how it came out, where we were before with this, I guess you could call it dungeon laundry room, and where we're at now. Came out pretty clean. Everything's good to go, and we'll be ready for our new LG washer and dryer that's coming in a few days. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.